Hey, what's up, tubers? It's Tony, and today I'm going to show you how to replace the charcoal canister on your 2007 Chevy Silverado 1500 Classic. Today's concept will be the same on any Chevy Silverado that you drive and or car or truck to which you need to replace the charcoal canister. What are some of the reasons why you would need to replace the charcoal canister on your vehicle? Well, one would be is you're at the gas station attempting to fill up your vehicle, and the gas pump keeps stopping periodically, or it takes a long time to fill up your vehicle. Another reason would be is that simply the charcoal canister has gone bad. Oftentimes, before removing the charcoal canister, especially if you have a evap code such as PO446 or something of that nature, you can disconnect the lines, take a pick or a screwdriver and dig in there. And if you notice black little pellets falling out, that's a sign that your charcoal canister is clogged and needs to be replaced. You could also have a blockage in your filler neck hose. Your filler neck hose is where you take the gas pump, put it down into your car, and start fueling up. You could have a blockage in that line. Next to the filler neck hose is a skinny vent hose. That vent hose could also have a blockage in it or something of that nature, depending on the age and condition of that vent hose. So sometimes you may need to do a little bit more investigating if you have a evap code, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get loose all of these difficult connections as easily as I possibly can. And then I'm going to run out to the vehicle and show you everything that needs to be disconnected. I want to say this right quick so that you guys understand. This line here, this line here, this line here. You do not want to disconnect the lines at the charcoal canister. Before you remove the charcoal canister, you want to disconnect everything away from the charcoal canister. Then you can remove the 13 millimeter retaining bolt, and on top of the charcoal canister, or however yours is mounted, remove the 13 millimeter retaining nut. Okay, so again, these connections stay with the old charcoal canister. Disconnect the other ends of them, and then you're going to transfer each perspective line over to the new charcoal canister. Okay, so let's start with this line right here right quick. That's what it looks like. The other end of it looks just like this. You can squeeze it in if your hands are strong enough, and then wiggle it off. Doesn't always work that way, guys. I use 2 picks, okay? And what I do is, notice this little rim right here. These 2 little lips lock around that rim. What I do is I take a pick, pull one of these little rims, and pull it to the right while pulling down until it's just clear of this rim. I do the same thing on this side. Then I can slide and wiggle this off and transfer it over to the new charcoal canister, okay? So now I'm going to put this back on so that you see that these 2 little lips lock around that rim. So hold tight. Okay, folks. So see, all you need to do to get it off, take your pick and pull this to the right while pulling the line away from the charcoal canister. Do the same thing on this side. When you go to put this back on, you must make sure that these 2 little lips have cleared this rim and it's locked in, okay? This connection here is fairly easy. Follow it around to the gas tank and I'll show it to you eventually. When you follow this hose around, you're going to come to this connection port, squeeze these 2 tabs in, and then separate the line, guys. This little blue tab, just like right down here, will stay where it is. You need to transfer them back over to the line. Open it up, pull it away, transfer it back to the line, and then it's ready to be connected when you transfer this hose over to the new charcoal canister. Now, this monster here, boy, oh boy, you're going to need tons of patience, okay, and prayer. It's not the easiest hose to get loose. And what I do is I take a pair of curved needle nose pliers, and again, semi-easily, very easy, a pain in the ass. Take curved needle nose pliers, and you're going to push simultaneously with luck these two tabs away from each other. When you do it correctly, this tab will fall down, and then you can go ahead and wiggle the line off of the nipple. When you go to put this back on, see that little rim? Make sure that this is open. Push it all the way over the rim, like so. And then what you want to do is push it down and lock it into place, okay? So you're going to need a lot of luck with this, a lot of patience, okay? And that's how you get all three of these disconnected, okay? So I'm going to run out to the truck right quick and show you what everything looks like. And then you just need to remember everything that you take apart goes back together in the reverse order that you are going to use to take it apart. Okay, folks, there's your charcoal canister back there. This is the cover it sits on. 13mm bolt, 13mm nut on top. So you'll need a socket and a wrench. You need to disconnect this line. Don't try and disconnect anything up there. You need to disconnect this hose. You squeeze the tabs in like I showed you. You need to disconnect that line right there. And then once you disconnect all of your lines and your 13mm bolt and nut, the charcoal canister should just slide out towards the passenger side of the vehicle. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.